Hello and welcome to day 2 of my final journey here in Japan. I'm currently in Shizuoka and I have quite a few things planned for the day. Among them is riding a very unique railway line, exploring some interesting and unusual train stations, and even going for a walk in the rain. If you haven't seen the previous videos from my Shizuoka trip or from my Japan journey in general, feel free to check them out as well if you enjoyed this video and want to see more. But for now, let's get started! And I hope you enjoy the video. Look at the cherry trees. Yo! Okay, that's really nice. And I think here can speak kind of loud and good because here should not be anyone. Some problems I have here is I don't really have good access to food. Yesterday I bought something at Tokyo Station, something to eat later at the evening. And when I arrived here I had some curry, because like at the main building you can eat. But since today is Monday, oh look, like a lot of cherry blossom petals. But since like the restaurant here, the main building, is on weekdays only open from I think 11 to 4 p.m. or something like that. So, and I will probably come home at like 5 p.m. or something like that, but definitely later. And the problem is, I mean, I'd really like to buy something. It's a snack at a supermarket or combini, that what I could make at home, like cup noodles or whatever, basically. But the thing is, I think today on my route there is not really any place where I could buy food. So I don't know if I have to like stay the whole day without eating anything, or if I can eat something. We will see. But that's not my biggest concern. I think I will be able to eat something. Also, another concern I have, like the weather forecast said it's going to be really cloudy and a bit wait, car. The weather forecast said it's going to be like really cloudy and a little bit of rain today. Right now, if you look at the sky, it's pretty blue, but there are like somewhat dark clouds coming. So, to be honest, I'd really like to have beautiful weather today, of course. I of course have my rain gear with me in my backpack, so if it rains I'm good. But still, like the scenery is usually much more vibrant and beautiful when it's like not raining and when the weather's fine. So yeah. So today I will go like up the mountains, up the railways, like up the mountainside, and tomorrow I will probably go down and explore like Sensu, I think it's called, the end station. Yeah. And I have some Wi-Fi problems at the place where I stay because I can connect my phone, but like only for 3 times a day for I think 2 hours each, so it's kind of scrap. Oh, there's a bus. But we don't want to take this bus, we want to take the train, so it's good. But yeah, and I can't connect my laptop on it, so I have to use my Wi-Fi hotspot for my laptop, like my phone mobile data Wi-Fi hotspot, but which is kind of bad. Now I will cross the street there, go further that direction, and then cross the street again or something. Okay, until later. Okay, so I'm back again. I went along the road a bit and I might really have to delete some things from my phone because I might run out of space, I think, because I'm recording a lot. Yeah. Oh, wait, is there a bus stop? Looks like it. But yeah, so we're crossing this bridge now. I just wanted basically to like show the bridge because I think it looks really nice. Luckily at that time of the day there are not really a lot of cars here, so it's good. Yeah, we have to cross the bridge and then I head further in that direction, but not too far, like we already finished more than half of the route. Can cars drive on this? Look at this bridge, it really looks like a train bridge, but it can't be a train bridge, I think. Okay, so I will maybe take a few photos here and then we will continue, and I will see you again at the train station, I guess. Oh yeah, so I went over the bridge, and there's something more I wanted to tell you, because if you come here, if you consider coming here, I think like the season right now, like Sakura season, if the weather is fine, is probably the best season. Like fall, I hope this is the right way actually. Like fall also should work pretty good, but I think coming in summer is probably really horrible. Okay, I will just complete this recording real quick because I want to check the map now that I missed the train. But yeah, like it's already now, like I'm just wearing my black thin jacket and it's already like kind of hot and moist. So yeah, I'm kind of sweating right now, so I will probably take my jacket off or something. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say at that point, and I will check the map now. Oh yeah, I have the feeling like this way is the way your parents are talking about when they're talking about like the way to school. Like, oh wait, oh nice, I just have to cross a sketchy hanging bridge again. Or like, I think suspended bridges is the official name of them. But actually this one is much more stable, so arigato. And I think on the other side we should soon be at the station. I don't see it yet, but I bet it's there. Somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Look, there's a like road tunnel, if you can see it in the middle of the screen right now. There's like the river which goes under the bridge and down the valley, and it's so beautiful here. That's incredible. Let's see where the train station is. And also look at the color of the water. Why is it so green? It's a really wonderful, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I think on the camera you can see it kind of. The water's really green, really milky green. I think this is a really nice color. But not gonna lie, the vibe in this village is so insane. Up there, okay, it actually was farther than I thought it would be. Oh, if we look over there, we can even see the like hanging, suspended hanging bridge, whatever. I don't know if you can see it that good, where we walked over before. I think I don't know if I've already shown you the pictures or if I will show them to you, but like there I found some kind of old ruin like historic places. I don't exactly know the purpose of them, but they were there and it was kind of funny to look at them. And just now if they're supposed to be a train station, what the F with the F? Yeah. Honto? For sure. Maybe we should check the map. This place does not really look like there would be a train station anywhere soon. Yeah. Oh wait, actually? Wait, maybe we found something. Yeah, I found the railroad crossing. And yeah, that's the station. Okay, so let's have a first view over the station, a live react, more or less. First, one of the... Oh, look at that! I don't exactly know what... Like, there are 4 types of railroad crossings in Japan. There are the normal, regular ones with like, the... How are the things called? Like the things that come down so that you can't go over them, and traffic light and stuff like that. And then we have, and this is like on the other side of the spectrum, without anything. Or like there's a tunnel, okay. There's like just forest around us. So basically the station's in the forest. But look at it with the sakura tree, the big one in the middle. Oh, that's nice. That's such a nice place. I think, and actually if there's like no one and it's my own, let's say, private train station, what it probably is, it would be really nice. Like, who doesn't want a private train station? Let's see. I'm quiet for a bit. Okay, so apparently this track is just ending here. Then we have some information. We have like the no ticket gate or anything. We just stand here more or less on the tracks. And here we have the station building with a cat. Neko, what does it say? Nigatsu nichu nichi wa neko no nichi. Oh, am 2. On the 22 of February is day of Neko, like cat's day. This is a cat themed station or what? Oh, nice. Oh, because the station is called Kawanekoyama, like it's the river cat mountain. That's a cat themed station. Oh, that's nice. And the pictures. Okay, I will take a few pictures, explore around because it's such a nice place. Oh yeah, so there you can see on, I think it's like weekdays and weekends the same. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains like up the mountain and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains down the mountain per day. So it's okay. I think I've already showed you that. I just wanted to tell you exactly how many trains there are per day. Of course it could change. Okay. I found like a bag with like a station notebook and just wanted to show you some pages. Look at this drawing. I don't know if it's like made by some kind of train staff person because it's also like one of those train stamps. But generally it's like really nice to look through it, like people have drawn something. People write like nice things inside. I also want to write something, but I only have like 10 more minutes and I don't want to write something boring, if you know what I mean. I just want to show a few side pages, so yeah. I will probably write something and yeah, that's it. This train warning siren! That's the sound of the devil! Oh no! But that means the train should soon be coming. Wait, where should I wait? I go a bit behind the corner here and we are getting ready. I don't know how long it will take, but I bet it's soon coming. I can hear it. I can hear the siren, but I can also hear the train. There it is! There the train is! I hope it's the right platform. Yeah. How nice. Was it? Before I tell you more about the train ride itself, I think I owe you a quick apology. I don't know if you know this, but real life vendors seem to have even more trouble than usual forming proper sentences in this video. Because of that, I had to cut out quite a bit of unnecessary rambling. I really hope it wasn't too painful to watch until this spot. But enough of that. My plan for the day was to ride the Oigawa Railway's Ikawa Line, a very unique railway that runs from Sensu deep into the mountains to Ikawa. Before we get to the train itself though, I want to talk about the station where I boarded, Kawanekoyama Station. It's located about 6 kilometers from Sensu, and in 2017 it averaged only about 0.5 boarding passengers per day. Officially, the station's name is written using the kanji currently shown on screen. However, there is an unofficial alternative way to write the name that translates roughly to River Cat Mountain Station. Both versions are pronounced exactly the same, despite using different kanji. Because of that coincidence, the station has gradually become something of a cat-themed station. I had absolutely no idea about any of this before arriving, so I discovered it completely by accident, and that was a really pleasant surprise. In fact, I like this station so much that I'll actually be returning here in the future video. I might even say that this is probably my favorite station I ever went to in all of Japan. But now let's talk about the Ikawa line itself. The railway was originally built to transport workers and construction material for the hydroelectric dam projects in these mountains. My destination today was the line's terminus, Ikawa Station, because there's an abandoned railway route nearby that I wanted to explore on foot. The line itself has several unusual features. First of all, the train cars are surprisingly small. Each row only has 3 seats, and the ceiling is so low that I could barely stand upright inside. But the most interesting feature is probably the steep gradient. As far as I know, this railway has the steepest operating section in all of Japan. Because of that, an additional locomotive equipped with the Abt rack railway system is attached between Abt Ichiro Station and Nagashima Dam Station to help the train climb the steepest part of the route. Interestingly, only the short section of the line is electrified, since the Abt locomotive itself is electrified. Passengers can get off at the stations involved in the coupling process and watch the locomotive being attached, which of course I filmed as best as I could. 列車は完全に停止してからドアノブの下にある靴を点を見てください。お出口は左側です。そこの黒い系所有の桜はきれいに咲いております。どうぞご覧ください。One thing that immediately stood out was the size difference between the regular train and the Abt locomotive. The locomotive looked absolutely massive in comparison. The line passes through countless tunnels and crosses a lot of bridges. Despite being only about 25 kilometers long, the whole journey from one end to the other takes almost 2 hours. That means the average speed is only around 12 kilometers per hour. But honestly, that's part of the charm. Some of my favorite moments were the incredible views of dams and reservoirs along the route, as well as several of the stations hidden deep in the mountains. One station that really stuck with me was Omori. Imagine riding through dense mountain forests and suddenly coming across a tiny station in the middle of nowhere. No houses, no road, just a small station building, a few ruins where only the stone foundation remains, and some small wooden figures standing nearby. That was a strangely atmospheric and unforgettable sight. After about an hour and a half, I finally arrived in Ikawa. As I mentioned earlier, I wanted to spend some time exploring the area before taking the train back down the valley. But just as I started walking towards the abandoned railway route and the dam, the weather suddenly turned. A heavy rainstorm rolled in. The other passengers who had gotten off with me immediately ran back towards the station building. Meanwhile, I pulled out my umbrella and rain cover to protect my backpack and continued my walk. The real problem wasn't the rain though, it was the wind. At times it felt like it was going to tear my umbrella apart. Hello! So, I know you haven't seen me in a while, but I'm here, I'm back, and I'm here to tell you that's the end of the video. So basically, the video of the second day got really long, so I had to split it up into 2 parts. So this right now was part 1. The next part will be released next Sunday, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and so on. And yeah, I hope I see you again in the next one. See ya, bye bye!